On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. We know, Mike, when these two teams get together, we can expect to see some fireworks from beyond the arc.
We'll be seeing big numbers on the board tonight, Kevin. They've got guys who can shoot it from downtown and multiple guys who can shoot it on both teams. It's a weapon that they possess. You might as well use it because it changes the game dramatically.
Now here's Kidd following the miss by Michael Jordan. Jones with the screen on Purdue. Kidd kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Pass to Mashburn. Down low. It's picked off. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Kidd. And then Pippen slams it in.
The jaw-dropping talent of Scottie Pippen basically flying to the rim.
Outside Kidd. Outside for Jackson. Over Jordan. Jackson missing again.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Pass to Armstrong. And here's Pippen. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Jason Kidd. On the wing, Jackson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gets it to go. That one good from Purdue.
The defense tries to lock things down inside, but Purdue powers through the opposition.
Kidd passes to Mashburn. Knocks it loose. And it's Pippen in the corner. From 13, Mavericks with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Look, if you want to play winning basketball, you got to squeeze the orange. If you don't, you're going to lose more often than not.
That has to change this timeout. They can't just give the ball away.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Jackson against Jordan. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
For 3, Kidd. Dallas, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 4. Up top, Purdue. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries from 10. And Jones pulls it down. And here are the Mavericks now. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And you know, in their last meeting against this club, turnovers absolutely killed them.
The other side forced the action. Forced sloppy play on their part. They're looking to be much more composed tonight.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Armstrong passes to Pippen. Driving to the basket. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And Pippen is opportunistic on the drive. And he also knows how to draw contact in these situations.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 4. Kidd dishes to Jones. Kidd kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Good on the shot. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you want the mid-range, it's normally there.
Armstrong against Kidd. Here's Jordan. Williams with the block.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
Jackson passes to Mashburn. Baseline try, and it's Dallas with another. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Jordan outside. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Now here's Kidd. Nothing on the board. Pass to Mashburn. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here is Armstrong. To the inside. And the basket by Purdue.
We don't see it a ton, but Purdue does have really nice finishing skills around the hoop.
Williams sets a screen for Kidd. Outside for Jackson. High post try. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jackson's got 8. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Armstrong. Jordan looking around. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And that's as easy as it gets for Jordan.
Kidd passes to Mashburn. Back to Kidd. Outside, Jones. Jackson against Jordan. A putback. Pass to Mashburn. Kidd kicks to Jackson. Fades and shoots. Bill Purdue grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 4. Armstrong with it. Jones covering. Now Armstrong. 11-point game his last outing. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jones. And it's Armstrong missing. And the Mavericks with possession here. Jones, the pass to Kidd. Here's Mashburn. Rebound by Armstrong.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Pippen, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Pippen's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When his mid-range game is on, Pippen is a handful, no matter what the defense throws at him.
And here is Kidd. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Mashburn. Takes the 3. And he recovers it. For 3, Kidd. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Purdue's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan passes to Purdue. Good tee by Williams. Mavericks trail by 6. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Purdue, no luck. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dallas, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 6. Pippen, the pass to Armstrong. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kidd with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Kidd. Outside, Jackson. 5 to shoot. They need this one. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jackson's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Kukoc pass to Blunt. Now here's Kerr. Pass to Blunt. And here is Harper. Clock at 6. Here's Kerr. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Jones with the screen on Harper. Here's Jackson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And there's another bucket. Whoa!
Pass to Longley. Jackson against Harper. Kerr outside. Outside, Kukoc. Lets the 3 fly. Jason Kidd grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Kidd against Harper. Ashburn, the pass to Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Chicago shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Screen by Longley. Harper the pass to Longley. And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Smart positioning that time by Longley as the roll man, being as disruptive as possible to open up space for himself there.
Pass to Williams. Back to Kidd. Got it up. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Fighting till the last second, hits the buzzer beater right here.
He's got so much confidence in himself, regardless of how much time is left.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Their defense has been swarming thus far. I mean, great energy in that first quarter.
They've been both disruptive and disciplined. Haven't given up anything easy.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. About to the halfway point, the midway point Clark of this season with a lot of storylines so far in this one.
You know, it's definitely been a memorable season, Kevin, and what I'm interested in is to see how the rest of this season unfolds and which teams start to separate themselves even more.
Now here's Kukoc. Still without a basket. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Back to Kerr. Over Kidd. Kerr can't hit.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Mashburn. His last outing, 16 points for him. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of that one.
Yeah, 2 hands on the ball. Not taking any chances, Clark.
Huge points.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. No good on that one. The Mavericks leading. Here's Mashburn. He's got 7 for 3. Kidd. And Kerr pulls it down.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Harper. Back to Kerr. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Longley. Beyond the arc. And Scottie Pippen with the 3. Pippen's got 9.
A decent shooter from outside the arc. For Pippen, it's about firing with confidence.
Kidd dishes to Jones. Back to Kidd. Out left to the wing. Mashburn. Here's Harris. Pass to Mashburn. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Mashburn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Kerr outside. Now here's Pippen. He's covered closely. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Outside Kidd. Jones sets the pick for Kidd. Here's Mashburn. Defended by Pippen.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Screen by Longley. Here's Kukoc. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Jones, the pass to Kidd. Left side, Harris. Fires for 3. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harper kicks to Pippen. Back to Harper. Over Kidd. Mavericks with the rebound.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Mashburn. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Kerr with it. Picked up by Harris. Kukoc pass to Pippen. Out to Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to them.
Kerr against Kidd. Here's Mashburn. He's got 10. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
And finished off by Longley.
I like the aggressive attitude there from Longley, leaving nothing to chance.
Now here's Kidd. Still yet to score. To the middle, trying to get something going.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Washington.
You know, if we're truthful, last game was just a bad one for them.
And it wasn't just the offense or defense, it was everything.
Rebounded by Jackson.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Over Pippen. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 14.
That was from a very comfortable shooting distance.
Armstrong against Harris. Goes up on the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. And just miss after miss right now.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Jackson down low. Jordan's there. Jackson misses. Chicago trails by 3. 18 feet out. A shot by Jordan, no good. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Pippen. Kept alive. And here's Harris from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Capitalizing on that short corner 3 opening.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. again for Pippen. And Chicago shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of the big run. Never a good feeling.
Davis sets a screen. Purdue against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Armstrong passes to Purdue. Krzysztofiak lays it up off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harris looking it over. Fires it up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Harris. Jackson's got 19 points. Chicago trails by 6. Pass to Purdue. Over Hodge. Purdue, no luck. Here's Dallas. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now Jackson. And here is Harris. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Off the left rim and out. And Chicago shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Armstrong against Davis. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Armstrong.
Not known to be a flashy ball handler, Armstrong that time spreading the opportunities.
Harris finds Jackson. Shoots over Harper. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Not sure I agree with the choice of going to the fadeaway there. Overly complicating what was already a good look.
Michael Jordan on the wing. 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Armstrong. Some solid defense from Harris. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's McLeod. They get the rebound.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Jordan. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. From 10 feet out. Pass to Armstrong. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. A second chance effort. Battling inside. Jordan gets what he wants.
Nice work operating right under the hoop. Going on the attack inside.
And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
That's good from Harris. Dumas, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Harris drops them both. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Jordan passes to Harper. Here is Armstrong. Here's Jordan. And it's McLeod with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. Shoots over Jordan. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Chicago shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
And when you think of Harper, toughness and passion come to mind. He gives everything he has when he's out there.
Armstrong against Brooks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so we conclude the first half. It's Dallas. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Kidd. Right wing. Here's Mashburn. Misses the 3.
He's just forcing too many shots out there right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now, here's Jordan. 9 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Here's Kidd, and he comes up with the deuce. Kidd's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
One of the more powerful point guards we've seen enter this league. Kidd muscling that one home.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Here's Jordan. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
Out of halftime and right back to work. He says, you know my work. It's on display. Respect it.
And I'm sure that was something they talked about during the break. Getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
Pippen with it. Jones covering. Nifty move. It's a hand on it. A rebound by Kidd. Dallas leading by 6. Stolen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Now here's Kidd. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Armstrong with it. Pass to Pippen. Inside. And he makes good on the layup. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
Jones, the pass to Kidd. Back to Jones. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Nice pass creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Wow, the soft touch from Kidd. That's a challenging shot, and he made it look so smooth.
Pippen, a screen on Kidd. To the left side wing. Here's Armstrong. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mashburn. He's covered by Armstrong. Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Dallas foul call.
Jackson, he's checked in for Harris.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Dallas.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Pippen. Count the basket and the foul. They get Jason Kidd.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Scottie Pippen. 1 shot. Bulls.
Dallas leading by 4.
First personal foul.
Outside Kidd. There's a screen by Williams. Jason Kidd, and that's good. Kidd's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Still working on this part of his game. Encouraging to see Kidd drain the triple.
Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Pass to Pippen. Now Jordan. Now Armstrong. He's covered by Kidd. They get it back. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Purdue.
Got to keep Purdue off the boards. He will burn you when you don't box him out.
Kidd passes to Williams. Outside Kidd. Pass to Mashburn. B.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. To the inside. Purdue, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, nice job that time by Purdue to get that one to fall. Good concentration through the contact.
Brooks checked in for Dallas. Ashburn, the pass to Brooks. Davis with a screen on Armstrong. Second shot opportunity. Brooks for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Krzysztofiak, the shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 23 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Looking to get back on track here.
And assisted hoops tell you that the offense is running well.
Chicago trails by 5. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Nice shot from the wing. 14 points for Michael Jordan.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Williams a screen. Here's Mashburn. Good work defensively by Pippen.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there. When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Here's Mashburn. 12 points for him.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
Pass to Armstrong. Jordan, right side. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Armstrong. Rebound by Armstrong.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
Checking in for Chicago.
Chicago trails by 3. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kukoc is checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong against Brooks. Pass to Kukoc. Jordan with the screen on Davis. Offensive rebound. Longley with the bucket.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
Harris outside. Here's McLeod. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Jordan passes to Harper. And here's Armstrong. Jordan dishes to Armstrong. And the baseline jumper, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Harris. Pass to Davis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. To the paint and stolen by Longley. Outside Harper. Here's Kukoc, and Davis sends it back.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off. reaching out and getting all ball on the block attempt.
Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
This is what he brings to your team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Pile up second chance points.
Pass to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Now here's Harper. Longley, a screen on Harris. Harper the pass to Longley. The layup missed.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
It's blocked.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
Jordan wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter. Dallas leading by 3. Harris kicks to Davis. Harris dishes to Davis. In the corner, it's Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got 9 points.
He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
Here's Jordan. And it's McLeod with the rebound. McLeod's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Harris. Brooks outside. Back to Harris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Bulls, Simpkins comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Armstrong. Chicago trails by 6. Kerr outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Kukoc. From the stripe. That shot, no good. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Kerr. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones sets the pick for Jackson. Shoots over Harper. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. Harper up top. From 10 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that.
Jackson passes to Mashburn, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
Now, here's Kerr. Back to Harper. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the middle, here's Mashburn. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
Chicago making a switch here. Huntington's checked in, and the second free throw, good. Chicago trails by 11. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Back to Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Down low, here's Huntington. Williams with the block.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Huntington. And it's Jordan in for Tony Kukoc. Kidd passes to Mashburn, and he goes in for the dunk.
Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pippen outside. Over Jones. And the Bulls with another miss. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Jackson. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
Now here's Jackson. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, let's hear it. We go Chicago.
Kerr, the pass to Longley. Kerr kicks to Harper. Outside Pippen. And they double up Jordan. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep three. Harper, no good.
That's a long way out there, but you know it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Got a piece of it. Back to Kerr. Outside Pippen. Pass to Longley. Over Williams. Connects on the 17-footer.
Capable of hitting the mid-range shot when it's available. Longley does a nice job keeping things simple.
Kidd is doubled. Here's Mashburn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, some nights the shots just don't fall. Ask him.
Pippen, the pass to Harper. Jordan in the corner. And they double up Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kerr. Williams with the block.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Blunt, he's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Steve Kerr. No good from Jordan. Now the Mavericks with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Jackson. Hits the outside fadeaway. Jackson's got 29.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Dallas leading by 17. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan glides in for two at the other end.
In the open floor, few are better than Jordan. MJ can literally fly.
Outside Kidd with the crossover, and he lays it up and in. Kidd's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Outside Harper, he's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Williams. Outside Jackson. Back to Jones. Here's Mashburn. Defended by Jordan. Here's Jones. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Pippen. Jordan the pass to Pippen. And here's the break. Here's Mashburn. And the rejection by Pippen.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen, using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
Outside Jackson. Over Jordan. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago trails by 17. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. Back to Pippen. Here's Armstrong. Now Pippen. Left side, Jordan. Inside, Armstrong passes to Purdue. And there it is for him. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Outside Jackson. Screen by Jones. Shot on the wing. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Was not quite set, and when there's a doubt, I think the refs will err towards calling the blocking foul, which I agree with.
As they should. You want to reward players in attack mode. Not a great time for that pass, and you'll see why. The defense jumped right on it.
Ashburn, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Armstrong against Kidd. Pippen, a screen on Kidd. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
The athleticism Pippen has is impressive. Makes it look so easy to get to the rim.
Jackson passes to Mashburn. Jackson, a screen on Pippen. Back to Jackson. Nails it from the high post. Jackson's got 33.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Here's Armstrong. Jordan outside. Williams with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 17. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
And Chicago has possession. Now Armstrong. Outside, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson, a screen on Pippen. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Mashburn. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Now Pippen. Here's Jordan. No good again that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that. They'll be all right.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Mavericks.
Mike, no question about this one. Delivering a decisive victory here.
They were able to execute better and made the most of their chances. Fantastic performance from the whole roster.
You said it, and you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
And Jones over to help. Here's Armstrong, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A good example of Armstrong's determination there. Gets the bucket and a chance for one more.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the middle, here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
They've done a phenomenal job silencing this crowd. Now, the win clearly in their sights.
Great performance on the road. This will help build their chemistry as well.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Just 3 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss. And Mike, they can just hold on to the ball here.
No question, they deserve to win.
Jackson misses. And here's Kukoc. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Well, Coach, this certainly was not the game that these fans or you and I came here to see.
No, sir. This was really a clinic put on at the fans' expense. Hard to have a good time when your team was just beat out there.
But you and I had a good time nonetheless, didn't we?
We always do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later. On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And these teams, Clark, each have impressive assist totals. Two of the best passing teams in the league.
No question about it, Kevin. I love the way these teams share the ball. It finds the open guy with both of these teams. The sharp movement of the ball and players, beautiful to watch.
It's stolen by Van Exel. Pass to Ceballos. Back to Van Exel. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. No good from Campbell. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Jazz.
Boy, I like the defensive pressure they created in their last game, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off balance.
Yeah, the turnover margin was well in their favor. And you have to point to that ferocious defense they played as the biggest factor in their win.
Now, here's Van Exel. After the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Divac. And the rebound goes to Russell.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Hornacek with him. Working on Jones. Malone wide open. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There's the finesse part of Malone's game. He's a good jump shooter off the catch.
Russell against Ceballos. A shot off that time. Nice D from Russell. On offense, here are the Jazz. Stockton kicks to Russell. Pass to Malone. Hornacek for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
To be frank about it, a lot of sloppy play in that one.
Practically giving it away. And once their opponents saw how easy it was to force turnovers, they never stopped with the pressure.
Now, here's Van Exel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Seattle. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Jazz. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. 7.5 games behind. Stockton against Van Exel. Malone can't hit.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Jones dishes to Divac. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Good luck with that. Divac's so tough to deal with in the paint.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Hornacek passes to Malone. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And I think that's a smart, good foul there to save the dunk.
Yeah, he was winding up to punch that down. Make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Malone.
In some ways, Karl Malone is the ultimate scoring option. He's got size, strength, and touch. If Malone gets the ball in the paint, it is hard to stop him.
Ceballos. Utah with the rebound. Stockton left side. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that pass just got away from him, well off his target.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Russell against Ceballos. Pass to Van Exel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Divac a screen on Stockton. They now take the lead.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
The open shot by Malone. That's short off the rim.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Here's Ceballos. He has yet to score. Divac, a screen on Russell. Van Exel passes to Divac. And the rebound goes to Russell. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Pacers.
They showed just how deep this team is. Great contributions for them from the bench.
And if you're going to get wins on the road, you need to have a strong rotation. Being able to compete with your stars resting goes a long way.
Another miss by Utah.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Back to Van Exel, and he banks in the layup. Van Exel's got his second basket of the night.
You have to like any chance that close to the hoop.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Reward the big man for running the floor. Divac's getting some points on the break.
Stockton with no one around him. Kicks it out to Malone. Stockton outside. Pass to Hornacek. And here's Stockton. Russell passes to Hornacek. To the paint. The end of the drought. And it's slammed in by Malone.
This is how ferocious Malone is. When he gets this kind of positioning, he's looking for the throwdown.
Pass to Ceballos. A fader. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Stockton. Covered by Van Exel. Here's Spencer to the wing on the left. Russell passes to Malone. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Utah with the ball. They trail by 3. A nice shot by Stockton. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Ceballos. Back to Van Exel. Campbell is screen on Stockton. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Malone. To the inside, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Finishing with power.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Bowie is checked in for Divac. Miller comes in for Eldon Campbell. And Threets subbed in for Jones. Malone is screen on Van Exel. Stockton finds Malone. Russell from long range. A rebound by the Lakers. Van Exel passes to Ceballos. That one good for 2.
He has a particular set of skills that are very fun to watch.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Lynch, he's checked in for Miller. And Smith subbed in for Van Exel. And for those teams, Clark, on the playoff bubble, this is when the pressure really begins to ramp up.
Oh, clearly that's the case. I mean, you can't deny it. The stakes are higher. I mean, especially if you're fighting for a postseason spot. This is a critical juncture of the season. It's when a 5 or 6 game winning streak could make all the difference for you.
Here's Ceballos. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Smith against Humphries. Pass to Carr. And again, it's Utah.
Outstanding initiative from Carr. I like when he goes right up with the shot.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Shoots. Ceballos gets the bucket. Ceballos has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Poorly executed screen, however, they prevail. Credit the shooter for overcoming the aggressive defense.
Here's the screen. Out to the wing. Here's Chambers. Ceballos with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Threet, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Threet. Hornacek covering. Lakers passing it around. Smith for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left wing. No one near him. The Lakers with the rebound. Ceballos has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ceballos, a screen on Russell. Pass to Ceballos. With some arc. Nice shot by Smith. And the Lakers lead by 2.
It's all about agility for Smith inside. That's how he gets to a close range look.
A nice shot by Hornacek.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside, get his work done.
Here's Threet. No scoring in this one. 1:31 left to play in the first. Here's Smith. Smith missing again. Utah has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hornacek kicks to Russell. Chambers the pass to Russell. There's the pick to the right side. And the basket by Chambers.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ceballos against Russell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. Divac comes in for Bowie. And it's Harvey in for Ceballos. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Al Hornacek. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. Here's Carr. Again, the Jazz score. And the Lakers have possession. 4-point game. Pass to Lynch. Now here is Smith. Here's Threet. Hornacek covering. Here's Harvey. Over Chambers. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Utah leading by 4. Edwards with it. Divac picks him up. Edwards against Divac. On the top of the key, and again it's Utah.
This speaks to his high basketball IQ, assessing the situation perfectly and kicking it out.
Smith surveying the D. Up top, Divac. Divac a screen on Humphries. Just 5 on the clock. Threet the pass to Smith. Just his first attempt. Lynch's shot is off. Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Carr sets a screen to the wing on the left. Out to Edwards. Pass to Chambers. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Miller's checked in for Los Angeles.
Checking in for Los Angeles. Number 14.
Here's Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Over to the wing. Pass to Lynch. Now here is Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lynch. And again, the Lakers no good. Jazz leading by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Chambers can't make the basket. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Divac, the pass to Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Smith on the wing. The rebound by the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Pass to Chambers, and here's Edwards. Carr with the screen on Divac. With the shot. Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% mark from the field. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Carr. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the basket by Chambers.
I love how focused and assertive Chambers is, especially when he's got deep positioning.
Freed the pass to Miller. Good on the bucket.
Just making the right play. He simply gets the ball to the open man.
Jazz leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Buries the long-range jumper.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this lead can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Here he goes, and it's blocked.
And you love seeing this from Carr. You want to see more blocks from the big man.
Lynch passes to Divac. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Smith missing. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Carr. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Carr's got 10 points.
Taking what he can get. Carr doesn't have to go inside to score.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. To the left side wing. Back to Van Exel. Divac, a screen on Stockton. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anyone would have a tough time guarding the 7'1" Divac. That's a whistle there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. Moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Jones checked in for Lynch. 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Stockton. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana.
And his playmaking was fantastic as well.
Here's Threet. Van Exel with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Divac. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Van Exel. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Van Exel's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Stockton looking around. Edwards, the bounce pass. They set the screen. Here's Keith. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles trails by 7. It's to Van Exel. Here's Ceballos. Here's Threet. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Edwards. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
And Threet gets it to go.
Amongst the best passing centers in the game, Divac always knows where to move the rock.
Here's Stockton. Donaldson the pass to Edwards. Now Humphries. Keefe with a screen on Van Exel. Pass to Keefe on the corner. Good on the jump shot. Keefe's got his first points of the night.
I know Keefe prefers to be inside the paint, but credit to him for taking a confident mid-range shot.
Here's Threet going inside. Got a hand on it.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Eldon Campbell. He's checked in for Threet.
Eldon Campbell.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Divac misses. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Stockton. Keefe with a screen on Van Exel. Pass to Keefe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Lakers making a change here. Threet's checked in. Los Angeles trails by 7. Out to the wing. Keefe against Ceballos. Back to Van Exel. Campbell is screen on Stockton. Van Exel passes to Campbell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find the shot.
Utah leading by 5. Stockton outside. It's stolen by Van Exel. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's Ceballos. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ceballos has got his 3rd basket of the night. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by John Stockton. Here's Van Exel. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Jazz have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Utah moving it around. There's a screen. Stockton kicks to Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jones. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
It's Hornacek on the wing. Ceballos covering. They could use a bucket, and that's good for 2. Hornacek's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's Ceballos. He has 7. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz leading by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
And the energy Smith provides is important to this team. Someone you could expect to give his all out there.
And the Jazz with some changes. Spencer's checked in, and Malone's subbed in for Keefe. Hornacek outside. Malone with the screen. Hornacek kicks to Malone. Great look, but off the mark. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Ceballos against Hornacek. Shot from the top of the key. He can't get that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Antoine Carr.
Boy, you like the discipline and patience he's played with through the first half.
Never forcing it, always letting the game come to him. Just good, sound, fundamental basketball.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Russell against Ceballos. Eddie Jones on the wing. And here's Divac. For the tie. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Stockton passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
Pass to Ceballos. Over Russell. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ceballos.
I'm not so sure he needed it, but the fadeaway does make the shot even sweeter.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, how good is that? You got to love watching him rise up and finish with power.
Clark, when the defense is this weak, you should expect to get dunked on. They deserve it.
For sure.
I tell you, they deserve it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were expecting. It's their fault giving him these kinds of opportunities.
Now here's Malone. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ceballos has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Man, the athletic ability of Ceballos, boy, I love that. He's got it all. Forward who can rise and fly. Also can score at a good clip.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. The Jazz with the lead. Stockton the pass to Spencer. Back to Stockton. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down low. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out left to the wing. Van Exel against Stockton. Here's Ceballos. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Ceballos has got 15. This, Mike, has been a hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes so far.
These teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And the basket by Malone.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
Here's Ceballos. He's got 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Malone.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz making a change here. Hornacek's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Malone dishes to Edwards. Back to Malone. 6 to shoot. And Malone gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jones with it. Picked up by Edwards. Out to the right wing. Ceballos. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Edwards kicks to Malone. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hornacek outside. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Back to Malone. And he drives in. Out to Edwards. To the wing right side. Russell finds Edwards. 5 to shoot. Hornacek outside. Malone, a screen on Van Exel. Hornacek from long range. Drops in the tray. Hornacek's got 7 points.
There's a reason why Hornacek shoots an impressive percentage from deep. Because he takes quality looks from behind the arc.
Van Exel passes to Ceballos. Van Exel up top. Hornacek covering. Here's the 3. And Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Van Exel. Driving the lane. Ceballos kicks to Divac. That one goes. Count it. Divac has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great ball movement, making that defense work. This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Now here's Divac. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. There.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Los Angeles trails by 3. Van Exel passes to Ceballos. Back to Van Exel. Over to the left wing. With 1 on the clock, and Campbell throws it down.
Attacking the glass. Campbell getting physical and winning the second chance look.
He takes it in, and the dunk by Humphries.
When you're aggressive and attack, good things happen.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Ceballos. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Stockton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
Jones with the bounce pass. Now Van Exel, 8 points for him. Divac. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stockton against Van Exel. Stockton outside. Shoots over Van Exel. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Ceballos. 18 points for him. It's to Van Exel. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Lynch, he's checked in for Campbell. Smith comes in for Jones. And Threets subbed in for Van Exel. And there's the call on Karl Malone. And that'll be his third foul so far. Bowie, he's checked in for Los Angeles.